Welcome back to Max's Muscle TV. Time now for our nutrition segment. And tonight the boys are going to tackle the very important but often neglected part of your eating plan, and that's after dinner nutrition. Now you may think it's a bit odd, folks, but what you eat just before bedtime has an enormous impact on helping you grow. So tonight is all about meals before bedtime. Over to you, boys.
Thanks, Tony. Well, today we're going to talk about nighttime nutrition. Why is it important? Well, you need a good protein hit before you go to sleep. Now, this is really designed for someone that's wanting to put on a bit of muscle. So what are we options here, Peter? What do we got?
Well, usually I have a hot cocoa and a warm milk before I go to bed, but obviously we're not going to do that.
It's Muscle TV. We're talking to bodybuilders here, Peter. So
we're going to start off with a nighttime protein. Is that something you use, Fred?
I use it all the time. It's actually really great. It's very convenient.
So, Fred, our next option is a bit of grilled chicken and some steamed broccoli.
Great option, Peter. What I try to do is I actually cook a bit extra for dinner and put it aside for my evening meal. So really good portion size as well. About a handful of broccoli and, as we can see, about 4 slices of chicken breast, folks.
Okay, the next option, Fred, is a bit of a snack. Some avocado and some soaked almonds.
A good option. The nuts has got the protein as well as the fats, and of course the avocado slows down the body's digestive system. Really good fats, nice flavoured mix there. So quite a good one. I've actually tried that a few times. About 20 grams of protein, some good essential fats in that meal. What's our last option there, Peter?
Okay, we've got a Max's omelette, which is a 4-egg white, 1-egg yolk omelette with a few snow peas just for a bit of crunch.
High in protein as well. Obviously you keep your egg whites high and your yolk low. 4-to-1 ratio.
Very easy to make, very simple.
Yep, great.
And lastly, I'm going to cook up a little bit of a salmon salad with some fresh salmon.
Before you do that, Peter, Stacey's going to tell us a little bit more about our nighttime protein.
Cheers, Fred. Hi guys, did you know that your biggest muscle growth potential is actually why you sleep? And Max's nighttime protein is perfect to help you with that. Your nutrition plan before going to bed is an extremely important part of any serious trainer's muscle building program. So what should you eat? Ideally, you want a meal that is high in protein but digests slowly while you sleep to give your muscles a steady stream of nutrients right through the night. That's where Max's nighttime protein is ideal. The main protein is called micellar casein, and it is very slow digesting and can stay in your system for up to 7 hours. This will help keep you growing all night while you sleep, so you will wake up bigger, better recovered and well rested. Max's nighttime protein comes in delicious chocolate and is a must for any serious trainer. So that's it for this week, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, Pete, over to you. We're going to cook some salmon.
Okay, so I've got some beautiful fresh Tasmanian salmon there, Fred. What do you think about that, mate?
Looks great. So what do you look for when you're buying salmon, Peter?
Well, it's not. If you look at that, it's nice and shiny. It's firm. It hasn't got a strong odour. Salmon's just got a nice sweet odour, so it's firm, nice and shiny. No bones in it, no skin on it.
Looks good.
All very nice and simple. And you can see there's a bit of belly fat just across there.
Yep.
I'll just trim that off a little bit.
So again, folks, not cooking with any fat on the actual salmon. Now, you're going to spray a little bit of oil on it. Why'd you choose the rice bran oil, Peter?
Well, I need a fairly hot pan to cook the salmon because I want to cook it pretty quickly. And the rice bran oil holds heat very well. It doesn't smoke and it doesn't change its concept through the heating. I'll just throw that straight in. You can hear that, it's nice. You can hear the noise of the cooking. It's
Sizzle.
Nice and hot, nice and sizzle, yeah.
Now, a lot of people think fish is hard to cook, but folks, it's really not that hard. Look at that. Now, how often would you turn the actual fish, Peter?
Just once. Just need to cook it once. Just let it cook, and when the moisture starts to come up on the surface, you'll see the moisture start to surface there. It's the same as when you're cooking a steak. When the moisture starts to come up, just give it one turn. And salmon's okay to serve a little bit under.
Yep.
Personal preference, but you can serve a little bit under, so it's still nice and juicy.
Certainly smells nice, Peter. So, folks, salmon's a really great fish, high in omega-3, 6 and 9s, high in protein, smells really nice, preferably, I like the smell, and a really good fish to have. No bones, and when you select this fish, make sure your colour's right as well. Pete, there looks like there's a lot of fat in it. Does that look okay, or...?
You know, well, salmon does have quite a lot of fat. It's a bit like tuna, but I think it's good fat. Now, I'm going to serve that with a salad. Now, Fred, usually I'd make a really nice vinaigrette or a Caesar salad dressing or something.
Well, yeah, nah, big no-no. Look, we're talking about nighttime nutrition here, so we want to keep it as simple as possible. I wouldn't even worry about any tomatoes. If anything, add a bit of capsicum as well. and throw your fish over the top.
Now you can see there, Fred, it's just starting to get a bit of moisture on the top, and you can see a little bit of the coloration on the side, which is the protein cooking, which changes the colour. So we just give it a bit of a flip over. A beautiful colour.
It is nice. Now, salad's such a great food. It's got everything you need. It's got vitamins, minerals, but it doesn't leave you full. The idea is that it's a bedtime nutritional meal, so you don't want to have heaps of vegetables and things like that. So as you can see here, kept the fats up high protein, virtually no carbs as well.
Now the thing with capsicums and vegetables like this, you're not going to cook them, so it's important to wash them first. Take out the seeds and the insides, just roughly chop them up, mix them a little bit with your lettuce.
Yep.
And as Fred said before, no dressing. Just move that out of the way for me, mate.
Yep.
So basically we just put a big pile of salad on the plate. Is that about right?
That's about right, Peter.
Now no dressing, but the fish has its own oils in it, so that'll sort of go through the salad as you're eating it for a bit of moisture.
And notice here, folks, we've got different coloured salads, so we've got purple lettuce as well. Really, really good for you.
Now that's just about done. So 3 or 4 minutes while the fish is cooking.
Looks
Made
great.
a little salad and just serve a little bit of beautiful.
Fantastic. So there you go, folks, some really great options for nighttime nutrition. High protein, nourishes your body while you sleep, helps with your muscle recovery as well.